happy. They'll give you gifts as your population grows, says Flammer. That's a nice reward for me. I get gifts if my population grows and my Sims are happy. Well, we should probably try and do that, though right now we are still trying to fix our crash bang walloped economy, which I kind of broke a little bit when I've decided to take out a loan, but I needed it. But our cash flow is actually improving quite considerably now. It is to the point where we will be making 1,000 simoleons by the end of this year. However, it'll be only just making 1,000 simoleons. So I suggest that while our residential area is still developing, we might be in a position where we should probably zone some commercial development. Maybe we could zone some minor commercial developments around here. Like just, by the way, tapped out. Local brewery closes its doors. Oh, that's sad. But some light commercial might not go amiss here, where we've got our nice tree. So like, you know, like do like maybe like a row here, maybe 2 rows actually, like some 2x2s like that. And then we put a row down here. There we go. That looks nice. And we just do 2 more like so, and then we'll just do another road here. Doesn't quite add up properly, but you know what? I like that. I'm happy with what I've just created. Plant some more trees there. And oh, fuck! I ran out of money. I'm only a month into this year, and I run out of money already. Well, that's why we're gonna call it that episode then. Nah, just kidding. Let's take some time to review the demographics of our city right now. Then, if I've already blown out our money so far, but Sims everywhere agree. Purring kitties are happy kitties. Aww. I like cats, right? Let's see what we're doing right now then. Not on that one. Still a complaint that there aren't enough parks in the city, which is something I'm going to try and deal with. Nice little bit of commercial development going on here now. That's going to pay in some more taxes. I'm surprised that people have not complained about the industrial taxes. Oh wait, people are complaining about the industrial tax, or at least the financial advisor is complaining about the industrial tax rate, saying it's a bit too high, and I guess in a way it is killing demand, and yeah, it probably should come down a little bit. Yeah, let's bring down the industrial taxes down to 9. Not doing any lower than that though, dudes. Alright, you know what? How low can I go without going... No, right. 9. You're getting right there. Industry may have to pay the most taxes in the town, but you are supporting the town now, but yeah. Just gonna have to do that for now. Have to just try and bring in some more industrial demand by making this area more attractive. Which is why we do need the seaport. You know, once we carve out a nice area here, this is definitely gonna be the bay. I think that way. But now industry is quietly paying their taxes. Average rates bring no complaints. Current industrial tax policy for the city appears to be working well. It represents a good balance between revenue collected and the cost of services provided. You could raise taxes slightly without harming industry, or lower them to promote growth. However, I consider it unwise to make change where none is needed, says the financial advisor. Yeah, well, you know what, I think I've got it just at the right level for now. I'm making extra money, and we seem to... Well, actually, no, we need to lower them in order to increase demand, but I can't lower them right now. We're running out of money, so... Tough luck, is all I can say. Tough luck. We'll have to find another way to recover the industrial demand of this area. No, there'll be another way. Anyway, let's have a look at some data views right now, even though that's really something I like to say for when we're like on a year 10 or something, but we don't really have a lot to do this episode, so yeah. You know, increase the speed to cheetah so we can have the time go a little bit faster. But right, let's have a look at some... By the way, oh, maximum security prison offered. I think we already rejected that. Has the financial situation changed though to where I would like to build? Oh, by the way, take a snapshot. I didn't mean to click on that, but right. What's our financial situation again? You know what, we're making money, so... Oh, by the way, a homeless shelter ordinance has been proposed. Okay. That's got me interested, but I'm not interested in the prison. We're not interested in it. Right. What's all this about homeless shelters then? Gimme shelter. Teen group thinks helping the homeless would be cool. I guess there has been a bit of a job killing going on around here since thanks to my industrial taxing policies, but yeah. What's the scoop, young people? Dude, I have this kicking idea. Homeless shelters. It fully helps out the Sims on the street, and we've seen them. We would be totally loved for helping Sims move into a safe environment. and at the same time you'll be cleaning up the streets for my group's annual skate fest. Let me tell you, skating over needy Sims is way uncool. So there's an ulterior motive then at least. It's not out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, by the way, what's happening over there? Oh, big fuck off whirlpool. Whatever. The homeless shelter is just one more idea from us unappreciated teens with like the greatest minds in town. Yeah, yeah, especially when you've got the most selfish motivations, haven't you? What's the impact analysis on this one? This suggestion hardly comes from the greatest minds in town. I rather suspect these kids want homeless off their sidewalks for easier skateboarding. Still, it's a good idea, and you certainly owe it to your Sims to provide safe shelter even to the least of them. The presence of these clinics sometimes raises land value. Oh, right. Raises the land value, I'm all in. Yeah, you know what, I can't really consciously reject this because that would seem very hard to me, so I will enact the homeless shelter ordinance. Maybe you don't stink as much as we think. You gave those poor folks a place to shack up, and you clearly... Yeah, shut up out your skate fest. I will arrest me. Oh, City Hall approved, by the way. We've got a City Hall. We don't really have anywhere to build it, though. Not building it in the shitty industrial area. I'm gonna build it in the central area. But where is central Sydney? I'm not sure if it's gonna be here or here. Well, we'll sit on that City Hall for a while then, I guess. But let's why do I always record Let's Plays when I've only just gotten up? Shut up! I know it's 2:15 PM. I sleep in. Right. Well, yeah, citizens approve new City Hall. City is preening with pride. Citizens of Sydney have overwhelmingly approved the construction of a City Hall. Why? Because we've watched our fair city grow from a tiny village to a thriving town, and we realise that the government and growing metropolis cannot operate out of a mayor's house forever. Please choose the site for the new City Hall so construction can begin. Well, thank you, Grateful Citizens Committee, and go away with your fucking prison. Not building it. Right, anyway. We have access to a City Hall now, at least. It looks quite cool. It looks like some blue tiles. But we are going to build it. I think we're going to plop it somewhere over here. Like, I mean, we could always plop it down now, but then I have to pay for, like, roads and stuff to, like, connect it and, like, piping and stuff. That hill actually looks like a nice place for my City Hall. City Hall Hill, that's where, yeah, you know what, I'm going to put it there. We have a City Hall now, on a hill, very far away. By the way, nutritionists are advised about eating broccoli encourages higher bowling scores. And we've got 1 mile of red tape. We're going to need several more votes in order to reach our city, but there we go. City Hall Hill. I mean, look at that hill. I can do some really cool shit with that hill. Hall on the hill. That's what I'm calling it. Hall on the hill. Still, happy about that. And Sim police officers are wanted, by the way. Apply at your local police station or precinct. Just a shame we have no police anyway, because I do believe police coverage in this city is nil. Let's have a quick look now, actually. Let's see. Crime. Yep, no police stations. Yep, you can do whatever the fuck you want here. But if I see it, I will tell you off. That's the best threat I can come up with. By the way, our lovely medium density area is growing quite nicely. More citizens moving in. We're already up to 20,000 peeps now. That's quite good. But there's a certain something in the air. Pollution moderate. But still too much. Guess we'll get some pollution complaints now. Right, well, what's pollution like then? How bad is it? Not really very good. It's all over the industrial estate. For some reason, my City Hall produces a lot of pollution as well. Guess we, like, I don't know, leave the aircon on all night or something. Water pollution is quite low, and garbage pollution is kept to where it should be, the landfill. Right. Well, not really a lot I can do about it right now. We're relying on dirty, shitty industry for jobs and stuff, so, hands tied. But then suddenly the air in Sydney becomes the cleanest in the region. Sims are breathing easy. Right, well, good. Let's know the pollution's inconsistent here. But our city buildings are now to be braced for earthquakes, by the way, before this year ends. So, oh, it's him again. Earthquakes can be devastating to cities and families. Anything that can mitigate their effects should be pursued. And that's why we came to you today, asking that you enact the earthquake resistance and retrofit ordinance. This ordinance will pay to reinforce all structures in the city so that they can withstand greater levels of earth movement. Considering insurance against quakes of high magnitude. Considering about the damage and the injury incurred, it can be serious and long-lasting. Well, I guess I'm playing with disasters switched on, so it'd be a good idea to mitigate the effect of earthquakes, and yeah, it really shouldn't be something we should be gambling on. Fine, we will do it. Mayor, I must admit, I am trembling with excitement, being so pleased that you have agreed to this retrofit measure. Right, fine, retrofit the buildings, make them more resistant to earthquakes, and we don't get screwed over when one inevitably happens over something I value. By the way, 80% of Sims are hanging up on telephone solicitors. Don't blame them. Because they are annoying, like really, really fucking annoying. Anyway, how much are we expending on ordinances now? 17 simoleons per year we are expending. Way too much. But still, money's coming in. I think next episode we can afford to maybe do some parks just to beautify the area, because Sims have been asking for them, and I see some areas where we can build parks. Traffic's still quite bad in the area though. We are going to have to look into mass transit maybe in the future, for all we have access to right now a rail, and I guess that could work, but at the same time, I actually never liked using rail in this game. It just never felt right. I always preferred using subways and buses and stuff. I mean, in City Skylines, it always feels like I'm doing the right thing using rails, because I basically spread my areas out. So I basically on City Skylines, I have several villages and then a city, but yeah, here it just doesn't feel right. Anyway, I think that's what we're going to call it an episode, because we are just about to hit 1908. So, hope you enjoyed, and next time, let's play SimCity. Gonna invest some money into some growing, and we'll see what else we can do. Maybe we could also build a road to the City Hall Hill, but for now, that's just going to sit there and be abandoned. Tough luck, City Hall Hill. But we'll get there soon when I need more commercial stuff, because that's where I'm probably going to be putting a lot of commercial stuff. Like, all our better stuff. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all on the next one. Have a lovely evening, folks.